Today I'm going to talk to you about Diwali. How many of you guys have heard of Diwali ever? Kind of? Okay. Diwali, yeah, it's the festival of lights, and that seems to be the standard definition we seem to associate the term with, just in all simplicity. Essentially, it is the Hindu New Year, and so I'm sure you've heard bits and pieces on TV or in movies with Indian people like dancing in giant, big, elaborate parties and feasting on different types of food, and then you might see them like lighting candles and fireworks. Even though these are all important parts of the festivities, there is more of a spiritual meaning behind them. Every year, my family and I, we celebrate Diwali, and I would like to share with you all a brief history and the cultural practices involved with each of the 5 days. And those include Dhanteras, Kali Chaudas, Diwali, New Year Day, and Bhai Beach. And before I go on, just to let you guys know, the things I'm about to describe are more specific to my home state in India. It can vary between different countries where it's observed and between different states, even within the country itself. So, to start with, the first day of Diwali is called Dhanteras. And according to a documentary, the documentary called Diwali on PBS.org, Diwali is celebrated in over 30 countries around the world. Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains follow a lunar year, so that means that it begins on a different day each year depending on the phases of the moon. 2012's issue of Hinduism Today states that Diwali holds significance for all 3 of those faiths, so it can mark a significant day in their legends and myths as well. Like I said, Dhanteras is the first day, and Dhan means wealth, and prayers are performed to the goddess Lakshmi. And on that day, we give donations to the needy, we clean our homes, and we also perform a puja, which is a prayer gathering. And we have special coins, and we wash those coins with milk, and that is supposed to promote a wealthy and prosperous year. The second day is called Kali Chaudas, and this is essentially the Hindu version of Halloween. Offerings are made to the goddess Mahakali and in order to cast away evil spirits. The ancestors who have passed away are honored on this day, and the candles are lit to figuratively shine positivity in the year to come and to guide those spirits onto the next life. The third day of Diwali is actually called Diwali, and this is a celebration marking the last day of the lunar year. An article on BBC.com titled Diwali cites that this is the day of the return of Lord Rama from the 14-year exile after his triumph over the demon king Ravana. On this day, the gifts are exchanged, candles are lit, and the skies are erupted with fireworks. And I actually saw an image on Google. You can just type in Diwali in India, and you can see it from outer space, just the way the whole entire blob of the country is lit, and you can just see it from the moon. It's amazing. The light itself is a symbol of triumph of good over evil, light over darkness, and happiness over sadness. The next day is the New Year Day. And this is when the new cycle of the Hindu calendar begins. It is customary to wear new clothes and to wish each other Happy New Year. The puja is performed with 56 different types of dishes placed before the deities, and the food is blessed and then it's eaten by the worshippers. And is also given to those less fortunate as well. And finally, the last day of Diwali is called Bhai Beach. And this is the last day when the brother and sister, the relationship between brother and sister is celebrated on this day. The sister invites her brother to her home, which is typically her in-laws' home, and she prepares a large meal for him. And in exchange, the brother promises to be her protector and gives her a gift of either jewelry or money. Like I said, it is between a brother and his married sister, so the brother would actually go to the sister's in-laws and perform the rituals that are involved in this. So as you can see, Diwali is a multifaceted celebration encompassing nearly all of the main tenets of Hinduism. You may not remember the technical names and the specific rituals I mentioned, but I hope after today you have learned that Diwali is a celebration of inner light over spiritual darkness, knowledge over ignorance, right over wrong, and good over evil. With this awakening comes compassion and the awareness of oneness of all things.